Okay. I'm gonna shoot for another double on the, or a double on the fourth act. I wasn't even paying attention to my proper act spot. This is the first time I've made, whatever. Okay, cool. I think I dropped a tick. Whatever. I'm not redoing this for a fucking tick. Although, that wasn't really much of anything. That was easily the shortest first place grind I've ever had. Even including this redo, this was a half hour, but the first score I got within like 15 minutes. Yeah, unlike Extreme, there's really no incentive for me to go back for quote-unquote optimal ticks. Again, I think I just dropped a tick because I know for a fact there are ticks on the third act. That third act, honestly, there still might be a chord there possible. You can see by even this run's activation that there is plenty of star power left after getting the green-yellow back end on that measure line. And so I threw a couple runs at that. One run I had this early whammy on the first phrase on the green. I hit it so, like, I could not believe I didn't miss. It was by far the earliest I ever hit that, and I had a good early whammy on the green yellow chord, second phrase. And then I missed on the front end act because I think I pushed it like a frame too hard, and it still didn't hit it. So I kind of just shelved that. Also because if I was going to keep throwing runs at an act, I wanted it to be the fourth, because I at least know that that's pretty much possible. Whether or not it was like a 2-frame window or whatever, I don't know. And again, I can't TAS. But again, at least I knew that that was at least possible, whereas the second one, it was just theory. Anything else to note? Ticks on the first act, you might be able to get 1 or 2. The act is pretty free without going for ticks. So yeah, the second act is definitely the hardest. Well, besides the fourth double, I guess. I think they're pretty comparable, to be honest, and the second still might be harder just because you have to whammy for it. I doubt it. I bet it's much more than a 2 to 3 frame window like the fourth double, but that's all to say that that was the only like roadblock to the solo. This was one of the songs that I actually hadn't FC'd until I went for the full series FC grind earlier this year. This song, for the on-disc songs, it was this and The Trooper. As to why, I've always found this solo incredibly awkward, and so my workaround for this time, particularly on the green, red, yellow, red snake into the yellow, blue, orange trill triplet kind of pattern, and then it descends again. For some reason, that just always scrambles my brain when I trying to play that. So my workaround for it was just doing an alternate ascending tap on the blue-orange before the ascending triplet, and so that kind of makes it to where I can separate everything in my brain enough. I didn't miss it in a run a single time. It's not hard, it's just, again, that's why I'm bringing this up. It's just funny that I never actually got this back in the day. Yeah, aside from that, I really don't have much of anything to say about this. I watched Smokey's run, and on the last act, he only went for the yellow and got ticks off the last chord, and it's funny because, and I understand why this happened. Like it's just hard to tell in the moment sometimes, especially under nerves. But on the last whammy on the orange hammer-on, he kind of completely fucked it. He only started getting whammy like halfway through the sustain, but then right after he says, "Alright, cool, I didn't completely whiff that," or something. And I was just sitting there like, I don't know about that. So I definitely knew that the blue was possible, and this run I think I barely got it, but I didn't miss it any of the runs that I got to it. It's not that bad, with extended hit window at least. But I'm positive it's possible without it. So yeah, cool. Again, pretty much the shortest grind I've ever had for one of these firsts. I kind of expected that on at least some of the Xbox songs, because you're dealing with likely half the player base, and a couple of the other best players haven't touched this in the modern era, at least, as far as I know. But the real surprising thing is, for breaking 1,000, breaking a new like score milestone like this, I mean, this is 550 above the previous first. I really wanted to shoot for that fourth double to break the next 1,000 barrier. And if you've seen any of my other runs where I tried to do that, Who Was in My Room Last Night, Search and Destroy, Laugh Track, those songs nearly killed me. So being able to do this without like basically any real struggle is very surprising and a very welcome relief.